Hello everybody, I am Rita. Today I'm going to show you how to debone a chicken. This is a whole chicken that is cleaned, washed, and pat dry. I'm going to start with removing the wishbones. This is the front part of the chicken breast, and if you touch the beginning of the chicken breast, you can feel the wishbone right here. You're going to remove it. That's the first step. After you remove it, it will go quite quickly. Right here. Have your finger hold on to it and break them. There you go. Let's remove the chicken wings. Move the joints a bit, and then you will find where you can remove without chopping. It's very easy and smooth. Find the joints, cut out this part for broth. Have the back part of the chicken towards you, then you can feel the joints of the thighs and cut it through right here. Gradually remove it without chopping. There you go. Feel the gap in between the joints and cut it through. There you go. Now I separate the leg from drumstick and chicken thighs, and this is how I'm going to cut the chicken thigh. You find the bones here, and aside, this is a great piece of meat. Normally I like to use chicken thighs and wings for red braise or stew or curry, and this is how I cut it to avoid chopping too much of the bones. So you got two pieces. One piece is with bone, another one without. The other part the same. Work against the bones, then you can have two great pieces of meat. Now are the drumsticks. By removing them, I'm also slowly remove the excess skin. Some people don't like it so much. It doesn't bother me, but for trimming down the excess fat, I do it sometimes. This is the time that you would really need your chopping knife. This part is with tendons and bones. You don't want to throw it away. You just want to break them away from the chicken drums when you do the red braise or curry. So, one clean chopped, done. Another one from here, done. Now you chopped, you want to avoid the extra tiny little pieces of the bones when you're eating with your sauce in your rice. It might be troubling you. Make sure it's very clean, and later you're going to wash it to make sure to be sure that there are no excess small pieces of bones. Let's separate the chicken breast from chicken fillet. So remove the excess skin, and you can see the chicken anatomy a bit better. You need a sharp knife when you debone the chicken. It's really gonna help you a lot. The other side, opposite, here is the part of the neck all the way to the backbone, onto the back part. I also remove the skin, because later the bone, the leftover bones, we're gonna cook it into broth. Very nutritious. It helps you a lot when you stir fry the vegetables, when you want to make noodle soup, when you want to make rice, even porridge. Excess fat, we don't need it anymore. Back to the chicken breast. Now you remove the excess skin. It's very clear, and the wishbone is removed. You just have to cut The first cut will be right in the middle. It's very easy now that you can see, and with a clean, sharp knife, you see the first layer of the chicken breast. You literally just need to peel it off. There you go. Work your knife against the muscle fiber. You can see the rib cage now. Work against and along with it. And the other hand, gradually peel off the whole piece chicken breast. Isn't that easy and pretty? This is a great dish for a stir fry with vegetables, which in the later episode I'm going to show you how and my favorite. Okay, the first layer of the chicken breast are removed. And the last piece you see is the second layer, the bottom layer of the chicken breast. We call it, in English, you call it chicken fillet. And that's just as easy, and the same technique you're going to use. Work your knife against the bones, and the other side, the other hand, just literally peel it off. Very easy, effortlessly. You just have to understand that at home, peeling the debone the whole chicken is not difficult at all, as long as you have very good tool, which means a sharp knife. Chicken fillet is removed. When you eat the chicken fillet, they are very nice when you do in any kind of cookings, making sure the tendons is removed. So once again, you work your knife against it and remove these tendons. Otherwise, when you cook with it, it might shrink, and it's quite disturbing when you're chewing in your mouth. It takes less than 10 minutes. The whole chicken is deboned. It's ready for cooking in different recipe. Now don't worry about, there's still a lot of meat left on the bone here. On the next coming few episodes, I'm going to show you how to carve this down. The portion will surprise you. Easily you can do another stir fry with vegetables. As you can see, it's very practical, even though we are not professional butcher, but you can easily make this yourself at home. I hope you find it practical. Until the next time, see you soon.